I'm Connor, culinologist here at Ingredion, and I'm here to show you one of our latest prototypes, the Vegan dosa. I've got all my ingredients laid out here and my batter pre-mixed. So let's get to cooking and I'll explain what's going on. Many of you may be familiar with a dosa, which is traditionally made from fermented rice and formed into a batter. This is a Vegan dosa, Vegan meaning chickpea, and in that we're using our HOMECRAFT 4101 Pulse flour, which is a chickpea flour. It's 10% dry weight protein and is gluten-free. Alongside that, we're adding in a little bit of rice flour for texture. It's a short grain rice flour. Some moong dal. Now, moong dal is a pulse that we've soaked overnight and pureed to give a nice chewy texture to this dosa. So I'm going to take a nice small scoop of batter in my ladle and dump it right in the middle of the pan. If you hear it sizzle, that's a good sign. And it's important here to swirl the dosa out immediately so that you can make it as thin as possible. And that's going to give you a nice, real crisp exterior on your dosa. And the rest is really similar to making pancakes or crepes, if you've ever done that previously. So the pancakes, you wait for the last bubbles in the middle to burst before you flip it. You're doing the same thing. But to really increase the browning here, we're going to add some extra oil around the outside. And that's going to make a really, really nice crisp dosa. So give it a nice quick flip, beautifully browned texture. Kind of feel and hear how crisp that outside is. A little more oil around the edges to help that bottom crisp up. I'm going to turn the heat down a bit so that we don't end up burning it. And then we're going to add some vegan cheese. So here we've got a nice cooked dosa on the underside. And the reason I'm flipping it is because we're going to almost make a quesadilla. So I'm going to take some vegan cheese, I'm going to spread it over this half of the dosa here. Don't worry about these cheese that overflows out of the pan. It'll get crispy and beautifully tasty. So this vegan cheese is a product that we made with TICAGEL CA 0957. And that's part of the vegan cheese portfolio here at Ingredion. And that ingredient helps to provide beautiful textures in the vegan cheese space, such as great melt, excellent shreddability, as well as sliceability. You can see we're getting a nice, beautiful melt here on our dosa. I'm just gonna fold it over like a quesadilla. Nice and beautiful, really crispy. And we'll give that just about 5 seconds on this side, 5 seconds on that side. Well, look at that golden brown. That's my favorite part. And then we'll turn our heat off and we'll slide it over to everything. I like to top with a little cilantro just for freshness. So I've made a tamarind date chutney, which is traditionally made with jaggery, which is sort of like a sugar ingredient that's used oftentimes in India. But here I've replaced that with ENLITEN Fusion 9200, which is a stevia based sweetener. It's about 8 to 10 sugar equivalents in sweetness, and it combines the best stevia glycosides in the correct ratios to deliver the most sugar-like taste in a cost-optimized solution. So this is just cooled down just enough for me to handle. It's still nice and hot. See that beautiful cheese and crunchy exterior. Let's dive in. It's crispy. The cheese is nice and melted and fully. And the spicy sweet chutney is the perfect counterpoint. If you'd like to learn more, please visit our booth. We're here to converge, connect, and create with you.